Episode 8, When a Man Has No Direction, Clears Throat. Hello, I am Sir Eman Naji. Welcome to IMS, the Intentional Man System. The Intentional Man System focuses on personal development, relationship dynamics, and cultural topics that matter to men. In episode 7, I talked about creating goals. Today, I want to shift the focus. Thoughtful. When a man has no goal, no direction, and no clear sense of where he is going, what picture is he showing a woman? Women often sense direction before a man explains it. A man's lack of direction does not stay hidden. It shows in how he thinks, speaks, handles pressure, and treats time. Let me say this clearly. A woman can feel when a man has no direction. She may say, thoughtful, something feels off. She may say, concerned, I do not feel secure. She may say, uncertain, I do not know where this is going. She may say, sighs, he is a good man, but something is missing. What may be missing is direction. A man can be kind and still be unclear, attractive and still unstable, charming and still undisciplined. He can say he loves a woman and still not be prepared to lead a life with her. Love without direction becomes confusion. Attention without structure becomes frustration. Promises without discipline become disappointment. The intentional man understands that if a woman is going to feel safe with him, she must see more than good looks or smooth words. She must see intention, not perfection, intention. She must see that he thinks about the future and is preparing for it. She must see his words and actions walking in the same direction. Now, men, listen carefully. A woman does not only watch how you treat her, she watches how you respond under pressure. She watches whether you keep your word. She watches whether your life has order. She watches whether you are building anything or just reacting to everything. And whether she says it or not, she is asking herself, thoughtful, can I trust this man with my future? That is a serious question. A man with no goal for the future may not become an addition to a woman's life. He may become a hindrance to her future. He may not mean to hurt her, but when a man is unclear within himself, he brings that lack of clarity into the relationship. One week he sounds sure. The next week he is uncertain. One moment he talks about building a future. The next moment he is distracted. That kind of inconsistency wears people down. Women feel it, children feel it, families feel it. A man's direction is not just personal, it becomes relational. His goals, discipline, structure, and emotional control affect everyone who depends on him, loves him, respects him, or is trying to build with him. Now, let me be fair. Men are not machines. Men get tired. Men get discouraged. Men face pressure. This is not about pretending to have everything together. A woman does not need a fake man. She needs a man with a plan, a man who can say, determined, I am still building, but I am not lost. That matters. There is a difference between a man who is still building and a man who refuses to build. There is a difference between a man who is growing and a man who is drifting. There is a difference between a man with a plan and a man with excuses. The intentional man may not have everything yet, but he has direction, a standard, discipline, and a willingness to correct himself. To the women listening, let me say this with respect. Do not only ask a man what he wants with you. Watch what he is doing with himself. Watch how he handles responsibility. Watch whether he is building a life or borrowing your emotional energy. A serious man will not need to convince you with too many words. You will see evidence. So today, I want every man listening to ask himself, thoughtful, does my life show direction? Thoughtful, do my actions support my words? Thoughtful, am I becoming the kind of man others could choose to follow? That is the intentional man standard, not perfection, direction, not performance, discipline, not talk, action. So brothers, this week, do not just say you have a goal. Show direction. Take one step, correct one habit, finish one thing, make one decision you have been avoiding. Because a woman can feel when a man has no direction, but she can also feel when a man is serious. And that kind of man is hard to ignore. This is the intentional man system. Please share, like, and comment. And remember, listen and observe twice as much as you speak.